He laughed a lot and made other people laugh. He always helped people.
He was 53-year-old Sean Hayden, a grandfather with several kids. He was shot to death at his cousin's birthday party Tuesday night on Bishop near I-94 on Detroit's east side.
It hurts. It just hurts. You know, we got a large family. We miss him. And we just want to know, why did you do it?
The accused shooter distantly related through a marriage, and according to Sean's older brothers, Abram and Cedric, their family had never even met this guy before. Reportedly, the suspect didn't like how Sean was dancing with a woman.
Even if it is dancing with a girl, I mean, what do you say and do? For a reason for you to pull a gun out over a dance?
The suspect now in custody and awaiting charges, but the arrest wasn't easy. After the shooting, police say he fled Bishop Street. DPD tracked him to Lesure near Outer Drive on the west side, where police issued a barricaded situation that lasted hours. Turns out the suspect was actually checking himself into a hospital and caused a scene because he brought his gun.
Why go to a hospital? Why would you leave the scene of the crime?
Abram and Cedric are looking for answers and closure. They say Sean was unarmed and sitting down when he was shot. Not only that, they know Sean wasn't the type of guy to get into a fight.
He was on disability, so it wasn't too much that he can physically get involved in.
They hope charges will be swift and that justice will be served. Reporting in Detroit, Scott Walczak, Fox 2 News.
Welcome back to the Messy Sweet Spot, where we dive deep into the heart of drama and news that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Today, we're unraveling a story that sounds like it's straight out of a tragic movie script, but tragically, it's all too real. In Detroit, a family gathering turned into a nightmare when an uncle allegedly shot his nephew dead at a birthday party all over a dance. Yes, you heard that right. During a festive celebration on Bishop Street, what should have been a joyous occasion spiraled into horror around 7:30 p.m. this Tuesday. In the midst of birthday cheers, a dispute over a dance move ended in gunfire, with a man in his early 50s losing his life, reportedly at the hands of his own uncle. The shooter then fled the scene in a pickup truck, retreating to his residence on Lesure Street. As the community reels from the shock, voices are rising trying to make sense of the senseless. Alcohol had nothing to do with it, some say, hinting at a deeper, unresolved real beef between the uncle and nephew. Questions are swirling. Why would someone bring a weapon to a family celebration? It's clear, according to the chatter, that the gun wasn't an afterthought, it was brought with a chilling intention. This tragedy has sparked a broader conversation about the fragility of ego and pride in today's world. These dudes are weak, all emotional, and no sense echoes the sentiment online, pointing to a larger issue of how we handle conflict and rejection. Amid speculation, some wonder if an unidentified woman's rebuff of the shooter's advances played a role in the tragic turn of events, highlighting an alarming pattern of violence rooted in rejection and bruised egos. As we grapple with this heartbreaking story, it serves as a grim reminder of the demons lurking in the shadows of everyday life. A dance at a birthday party should symbolize joy, not a death sentence. This incident begs us to reflect on the deep-seated issues that lead to such senseless violence and the importance of resolving conflicts without resorting to irreversible actions.
Well, developing overnight, a man is in custody after a deadly shooting at a birthday party.
Yeah, police say the man killed his own nephew at that party and then took off.
Well, it happened in Detroit's Yorkshire Woods neighborhood just before 8 o'clock last night. Police say they were led to the house on the other side of the city where they thought the suspect was barricaded.
7 Action News reporter Peter Maxwell joins us live where it all began. And Peter, where did police actually end up finding the suspect?
Well, first police thought he was at his house because that's where his car was at, but later on the suspect showed up at the hospital armed, where hospital security detained him, and then he was later picked up by Detroit police. Detroit police say a birthday celebration turned deadly on Tuesday night. The shooting happening on the 9200 block of Bishop in Detroit's Yorkshire neighborhood on the city's east side. Police tell 7 Action News that an uncle shot his nephew, killing him.
There was, of course, alcohol involved.
The suspect then left the scene of the shooting on the east side and drove to his house on the west side, where police found his F-150 parked in his driveway. Detroit police then surrounded his house on the 18,000 block of Lesure just a few hours after the shooting.
We were able to communicate with him. We talked briefly by phone, and then his phone died.
Police say the suspect was not at his house, but showed up at a local hospital on the city's west side armed with a gun, where he was detained by hospital security and then taken into custody by officers from the Detroit Police Department's 12th precinct.
A heartbreaking story indeed. Now we'll continue to stay on top of the story and bring you any more information that becomes available. Reporting on Detroit's East Side, I'm Peter Maxwell, 7 Action News.
Just a sad case all the way around. Peter, thank you for that report.
Stay tuned to the Messy Sweet Spot for more updates on this story and others that touch the core of human emotions and societal issues. Remember, in the midst of the drama, there's always a lesson to be learned about the value of life and the strength of community in facing adversity.